Hi, I'm Scott Culbertson from the Kofax Partner Group. I'm here with Dean Francis from Neopost DCS, and we're talking about digital transformation. So Dean, what are some of the things you see that your customers are struggling the most with digital transformation?
Scott, the things that we're finding at the moment is more around the education piece, I think, with a lot of our customers, and it's trying to understand what they think their interpretation is about digital transformation. Because obviously it's a broad topic, and it's just trying to understand what areas that we can help deliver those types of solutions. So I think for us at the moment there's been some education over the last few years with customers, and we're now getting to the stage where we're helping them to define what areas to start with. So whether that's a more generic digital mailroom, which is not always the first reason they want to go that route, so we're normally looking for specific areas to focus on a process or maybe a division or an area of the business where the benefits might be deemed. Traditionally, obviously it's been a lot of HR invoice processing, but more so now it's wider with RPA, robotics, mobile and other technologies.
Okay, so maybe some examples of some of those entry points into the digital transformation kind of process for some of your customers. Where have you seen them starting?
Again, we've got a large National Health Service customer. We're pretty much focused on large volume invoice processing to start with. And again, they're incumbent. They was doing a lot of manual processing still, even though there was some form of intelligence in the background. They just weren't getting the throughputs and the efficiencies. So we put in KC, Kofax Capture with Kofax transformation modules. We're seeing that only went live 2 to 3 weeks ago, and we're seeing some vast improvements in the efficiency there. Again, that's wrapped around with Kofax Analytics with the Insight application. So that's a really nice high profile project for us in the UK. Another nice project is where unusually one customer, slightly smaller in the finance sector, they're actually digitising everything that goes through their mailroom. There's a sort of a high degree of classification in the document types. So we're feeding those off to various teams, again using transformation and again with analytics. The interesting thing about that project is we're looking already at phase 2 for Capal for doing financial checks in the background. So they have a team there manually inputting via a web portal. So again, they're already seeing the benefit of taking that captured data, passing that through to a robot and streamlining that process.
Wow. So I think earlier when we were chatting, you mentioned a little bit about e-signature as a piece that rolls into digital transformation. Maybe you can mention a little bit about how some of your customers might be using that e-signature technology.
Yes, so there's a couple of customers in particular. One that springs to mind is more about the onboarding of customers. This particular customer of ours said there was a delay when the customer first engaged because it was a very heavily paper process. Information would be sent out via paper. They would generally get it back anything between 2 days up to a month, maybe not at all. And they were finding the information they were sending out, there was a lot of people that actually didn't bother responding. So they thought, how can we actively get our customers onboarding that much quicker? So we went with mobile device with e-signature. So everything is now delivered electronically, proof of ID is uploaded, documents are signed electronically, and they're seeing that now within 2 to 3 days, people are sending that information back. So the transformation in their business now allows them to bring those customers on that much quicker, and they've seen, I think it's something like a 25 to 30% growth now since they've gone to a mobile platform with signature.
Yeah. You also mentioned earlier robotic process automation, RPA, another very hot topic in kind of digital transformation world. What kinds of applications are your customers looking at? What kinds of problems are they trying to solve?
That's an interesting one for us, and as I mentioned to you earlier, Scott, we've probably seen more opportunities come around with robotic process automation in sort of the last 6 to 9 months than we certainly have in the last 18 months. So absolutely, it's exciting times for us. So we've seen quite a broad area where our customers are coming to us for. We've got the swivel chair scenario where people are extracting data from one application, cut and paste and then putting that into another application. Teams of people doing that. And we've got a customer literally that we've just finished a POC with last week as a proof of concept. And currently they're taking about 15 to 20 minutes to process each application. And we've just run the robots in a trial and we've got that down to about 2 minutes. Wow. So we hope that's going to be successful by the time we get back with some good progress on that. We've got another bank stroke building society. Actually, it was quite a different scenario. And they're saying when they have to engage their IT, their projects are taking quite a bit of time because they're so busy, the IT teams, to get these off the ground. And a lot of those projects involve data migration. So they want to implement robotic process automation to try and get these projects off the ground that much quicker without being reliant on the IT teams. So they can then start realising these benefits from the slightly smaller projects. So those are the main ones, and what we did again with the NHS Trust, signed a nice order for RPA on Friday before we left. So I think that's exciting times, a nice area for us moving forward.
Yeah, no, it's so much going on with RPA, and we've seen the impact it's making in digital transformation. It's incredible. So once again, thank you for joining us. I'm Scott Culbertson. Dean Francis, thank you very much from DCS Neopost. Thank you.